Hasina, you have an international experience. Tell me, ये arms retrieve क्यों नहीं हो रहे हैं? Why has that happened? This is like the Shan insurgency of Myanmar. For decades, the army wouldn't move there. It was almost autonomous.
So when we look at arms, right? I mean, let's look at the cross-border arms deal that continue to happen when there's a chaos and a conflict. That is something which is filtering into a present situation that Myanmar is in. So we have to also accept that Myanmar is in a state of unrest. Arms and weapons deal will continue to happen, which is not reported very highly. A situation of unrest in Manipur is also going to bring the whole situation of how these armed deals will continue to take place, Kartike. We have to accept that. Look at from the sector that for the last 2.5 years almost, Myanmar has been in an unrest situation. It's a civil war. The arms deal, it's one of the lucrative businesses that is taking place at the same time. The need for more arms is also very lucrative. Do we also see from the lens that these arms that is actually missing in Manipur at this moment might be filtering across the border? So the government of India, if you're looking at internal security of cross-border, then I think they have to crack this down very strongly with great directives to actually ensure that they are retrieving all these arms. That's an important factor, because the law and order situation will come along of people having ownership of those arms, using those arms which they are not supposed to be using it. It's a violation of rights. If you're looking at arms deal at an international level, we always look at arms deal when there's conflict on two sides. And that's how businesses increases.
Okay. Hijang, you wanted to come in and then I'll go to Rohan. You had raised your hand.
Regarding the arms.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Now, as it's very sad because the whole situation is still with that grim situation, because government didn't do enough their homework. When all these state arms are in the hands of these civilians, what do you expect of? The central as well as the state government should come up strongly on all these things.
But arms तो ऐसे हुए जैसे गायब हो गए वैसे हिजांग, as if arms have melted away like butter in Manipur. Sorry, I'm using this sort of an inane comparison. ऐसा है कि कभी थे ही नहीं, गायब हो गए. मतलब now it seems कि उठा के दिए गए arms.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, now there's a report that the Myanmar-based Meitei militants are also like crossing over to the boundaries, and there were times when Assam Rifle also pushed them back. And now we have report that these arms are in the hands of these Myanmar-based Meitei militants. And just yesterday itself, when Jang Khulun was killed, they said it was shot by Myanmar-based Meitei militants who crossed over to the boundaries. So that is also adding, creating a war situation, which we are not very positive of what might happen in the next future. So therefore, if the center and the state government should come up strongly against all these kind of things, then I think unless we do that, the whole situation as it is happening will keep happening.
Okay, Rohan.
Yeah, as per my knowledge, this was from one of the voice where from a Manipuri Meitei village which was attacked by the Kuki, and one video was circulated, Kartik ji, where one very old 80 to 90 years old man was saved on the humanity ground by the Kuki brothers and sisters. So coming more deeper on that, when we were asking the thing, there was a very quote which was quoted by one of the villagers. What is the humanity that they are showing, coming and destroying all the 300 houses and then just saving one person? And it seems like they are specifically doing that act to portray on social media that they are on the ground of humanity, when already 300 houses have been burned down completely, purposefully coming and attacking one Meitei village already, and they are just saving one old guy just to portray that they are also showing humanity. This was also from one God. Now, coming back to the solution, as this is going to be my last, Kartikji, what I believe is rather than focusing on the illegal arms, let us also focus so much more on illegal immigrants. And because what is happening right now in Manipur can happen very soon in even Mizoram also, where they are providing shelters. It can happen in Nagaland also. It can happen in Arunachal also. And that's the only piece of suggestion that I can have for the entire government of Manipur, also government of in India also, because I kind of feel like something fishy was fishy was going on when our honorable MLAs from the Kuki community went and met our honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Nagaland, and they sidelined Assam, and then they went all the way again to Shillong, and these are all Christian CM, and at the very first place they were trying to play all this Christian card. We Meitei Christians could see very clearly with what they are doing. So now
Are you saying there is a Christian card?
Yeah, there is already so strong much of Christian cut, and that is why even the European Union has been misled. We might take we might take Christian have a population of around 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs. Like we also sometimes address ourselves as sandwich, that we have been also partially attacked by the Meiteis also, and also in the meantime ethnically I have also listed out the number of Meitei Christians houses being attacked and burned down by the Kuki militants and also Kuki mobs. So you can't just keep on like going on to this blame game Kartikji. So what I feel in solution is like according that incident of one woman and one child which was burned down in ambulance, the next day another old Manipuri Meitei grandmother at the age of 80 to 85 years was burned down in Shuknu inside a mandir. And when you come up with one narrative of the story, you should also always go with that point of narrative of the story. And in Mr. Karan Sapar interview, I saw that Mr. Karan was quoting one.
Other interviews, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I know you are quoting another fellow journalist. I have no issues. You can take his name in my show. I am not like one of those possessive journalists कि आप दूसरे पत्रकार का नाम मेरे शो में नहीं ले सकते. I have no such issues. This is not like those TV shows कि आपने कैसे नाम ले लिया दूसरे पत्रकार का मेरे शो पे. नहीं. You can take. You can quote. I have no issue with any journalist.
Yeah, I'm just trying to quote one incident where one police was shot by the snipers from the hilly areas, from the Kuki-dominated area, and that was a proof itself in the newspaper and the news link, and that was not published by the... I'd just like to break
down this argument. You said there's a Christian constituency. Hijang raised his finger.
Yes.
Hijang, Misao, you wanted to come in, na?
I am wondering when would our fellow Meiteis should stop telling lies to the entire world. I think it's high time we should stop telling the lies, because when you are saying all these MLAs went to all the Christian CMs, I think that's baseless, because there's also enough photo and video evidence that our MLAs plus the CSO also went to Hemantaji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam.
That was after meeting the 3 CMs.
Whether it is before or after that, they are meeting, no?
Yeah, after reading the complaints, you went again to...
the very fact, see, Kartikeya, that's what I'm saying. The good gesture that we are giving to them is always taken very negatively. Now, when you are like looting our houses, burn down all the Imphal houses,
the same in Sisipur and the same in Moreh.
In violence, there will be retaliation. But if that old man was Kuki, they will not even spare that Kuki old man. But for us, we even spare that, and they don't even say thank you for that. And see, two Meitei guy went biking. I don't know what sense they have. Out of the ignorance, they landed to Tingnopa. Both of them were caught by the volunteer, and they were taken to the chiefs, and they asked them why they are coming. They thought that they were part of the intelligence. Now, and when after ascertaining that they are civilian, they brought that 2 Meitei to the pavilion. That's a boulder area, buffer zone. And
yes, that I accept it.
That 2 Meitei, we are very thankful that 2 Meitei are very truthful, saying that our Kuki brothers are so understanding. They understand that we are innocent, we are civilian, that's why they let us alive. I think such things also should be reciprocated, Rohan.
Yes, yes, and
It's
yes,
it's
Mr.
very
Ji, and also I'm
sensitive.
quoting,
Communal.
one
I know
incident
you
from
belong to
one
Meitei
incident. No,
community.
I'm
Let
quoting
me
one
speak,
incident
Rohan.
from
Let me
Rims
speak.
Hospital.
Let me speak.
I'm also
I'm
quoting one
speaking. Let me
incident from
speak.
Rims
Let
Hospital
me
where one cookie brother was
speak.
coming
I'm
to
speaking. Let me
see
speak.
his
What I'm
health
saying.
in Rims Hospital, and a mob was
What I'm
also
saying.
there,
See,
and
what I'm
also
saying.
the
At least,
Meitei brothers said,
at least
"We really
respect.
love you.
At least respect
Please
what
spread the
exists.
message of peace in the
You are
hills when you go back by this
trying to
bus to the
disturb
hilly
me
areas."
when I'm
So this,
telling the truth. You are trying to disturb me when I'm telling the truth. Okay,
okay,
I'm
please,
smiling
please,
when
please
you
go ahead.
speak.
Please go ahead.
I'm
No,
smiling.
please go ahead.
Let's smile at each other. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We shout at each other because we are in the situation, and sometimes we should also smile back. Now,
Yeah.
I am a social activist. I belong to cookie community. Yes, I belong to cookie community, but I don't believe in false allegation, false narrative. I believe in the truth. So that truth, because you may always keep saying achum manayai phare, and I don't know why you didn't maintain that one. Now that why I'm saying is because when retaliation is natural in the violence, you are burning down many houses, and the volunteers out of their anger they are retaliating and burning down those houses, and then in those houses all the community people they fled and they left that old person. And then we know out of humanity, we said our forefather never kill civilians, never kill innocent people,
Hijang,
never
can I
kill.
come in between? Just hear me. Shalini, I just want Hijang and Rohan to be there on screen. Let my voice play out. जब आप दोनों लोग मिलके यहाँ बात कर सकते हैं और मुझे बिल्कुल बड़ा बुरा भी लग रहा है कि एक मैती है, कुकी है, तो वहाँ क्यों नहीं बात हो सकती? Why can't this conversation take place in Imphal? बात क्यों नहीं हो सकती है? आप लोग मुस्कुरा सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं, कह सकते हैं एक है, तो क्यों नहीं बात हो सकती इम्फाल में?
I'm ready for that.
क्यों नहीं बात कर सकते? आप लोग गले क्यों नहीं मिल सकते हैं?
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
देखो, he is ready and he's a Meiti, he is ready. आपको गले लगाने के लिए तैयार है. आप क्यों नहीं बोलते आप इसे गले लगाएंगे? आप भी बोलिए.
अरे सुनो ना कार्तिक, एक बात बताऊं.
बताओ.
When a lady who just ventured out because I was told that she was mentally challenged, which belongs to Naga community.
नहीं, एक चीज बताओ, आप रोहन सिंह को गले लगाओगे? आप एक चीज बोलो, रोहन सिंह को गले हिजाम भाई, निशाम भाई, आप रोहन सिंह को गले लगाओगे?
कार्तिक, let me finish. How
नहीं करिए, पर गले नहीं लगाओगे? क्यों नहीं गले मिल सकते?
Even a lady safety was not at all there. How do you expect me to go to that Imphal area and talk out? And let Rohan come to my place.
No, we will welcome you. We will welcome you. We are.
You welcome me, but your people are not ready for that.
From our
I know
side,
you are.
I will also personally tag that
Person.
You can come and have a table talk, and that's what we Meiteis have been expecting for a very long time, and that is what we have been asking again and again. See, the recent meeting, the presence of Meitei was there, the Nagas were there, the Meitei Muslims were there, and we were trying to make up this real image of Manipur, and that is the reason why we have been requesting again and again. Separate administration might not take part, so instead of going into this extent, why don't you and I, or starting from you and I, or from your politician, comes up with a conclusion where we can start talking? Because at the end of the day, those politicians, those elite people, high class people are not the ones who are suffering.
Okay.
People like you and me, for normal people who are suffering. So let's come to the conclusion. That's what we as a Manipuri, not as a Meitei, have been.
As you are inviting me to Imphal, I would invite you to come to Chitanpur.
Okay.
Come to
Okay.
Chitanpur.
Yeah, no worries.
शालिनी, मुझको दिखाना एक मिनट. I want to be कबाब में हड्डी है. I want to come here. I want to come here. I want to say one thing. I really want to invite both of you to my studio. I'm inviting both of you to my studio.
I'm ready.
I'm saying when you are in Delhi, you are invited to my studio. I'm going to do a round table. I have decided, I'm openly announcing, यहाँ एक round table होगी. I'm going to finance it. I'm going to organize it. My input editor Brijesh, he's going to be the coordinating person. You people can get in touch. We will have a conversation in person. अगर हम लोग साथ बैठ सकते हैं, साथ चाय पी सकते हैं, साथ खाना खा सकते हैं, तो हम शांति की बात, पीस की बात क्यों नहीं कर सकते? Why can't we be the catalyst? Why do we TV studios and other people have to be the catalyst for creating animosity? उल्टा क्यों नहीं हो सकते? Why can't we have a day when both Brijesh and me decide, boss, आज मणिपुर इतना शांत है, there is no damn debate. चलो कुछ और करते हैं. I think that's the best. That would be the best day of our newsroom when we have nothing to debate on Manipur except कि वहाँ एक सड़क का उद्घाटन हो रहा है and Brijesh says, यार, that is not much to count for in news. I think that will be the good day.
That will be a good day, but I think, it'll be a
we don't
long
have
time
airport
before
to
you
come
arrive
to
at that
Delhi.
good day.
Huh?
We don't
Yes.
have airport to come to Delhi.
No, you come to Delhi? You come to
No, we
Delhi?
don't have airport.
अरे कहाँ एयरपोर्ट कहाँ?
You're in Bangalore. From Bangalore, you can come to Delhi.
No, you can come to Delhi.
हमारा जगह पे airport नहीं है ना.
let me quote.
वापस जाना हूँ.
No, it is Misao.
No,
It is
I'm
Misao,
saying this
sir.
with all sincerity. I'm saying this with all sincerity. You have to come to Delhi. I will organize a round table. We will sit across. The food is on me, the lunch is on me, and I'll serve good Manipuri food. I ensure you.
I'm ready.
Including red rice. I ensure you. There'll be good Manipuri food.